The following video shows a quick demo of the use of Wood's VPLink software for control system logic testing.
Okay, so yeah, this is a demo for Triconex for TriStation emulator. And what I'll go through then is starting TriStation up and getting it running, and then starting up VPLink and get it running, and then make the connection and exercise a little bit of the logic as a demo. So first thing, let me find the Triconex program here. It's called Boiler Demo. And this is the PT2 file, the Triconex program. And this is version 5.1. And so if we come over here to the controller, the emulator panel, and connect to the controller, to the emulator, and download the program. And run it. So there we go. There's TriStation up and running. If we go to the boiler logic here and look at some of the logic, we can see it just sitting here waiting for something to happen. All right, this is the shutdown stuff. This is the boiler purge here, and this is what we'll watch when I go through a purge and watch the logic change here. So the next thing then is to get VPLink going. So if we open up the VP3 control panel, get VPLink started. And then I have a revolution stack that's associated with this simulation right here that I've already worked on. Alrighty, so here we go. So these are all the tags that are in the Triconex program here that I extracted previously, and did a little bit of work on the algorithms to get some simulation going here. Got some simple tiebacks, like for a limit switch here, when the ZSO will energize based on the XY command from Triconex. And got some little bit of simulation here on the flames, the igniters, and the main burner gas. When the valve opens, basically the flame comes on, and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of simulation built into the model here. The last thing then is we need to get the VPLink driver running to talk to the emulator, and it is on my desktop here somewhere. Here we go. All right, so back to VPLink. Commands run. Now we got the driver active and talking. So now we come back here to the logic, and just for example, here's the boiler ESD right here that's not satisfied yet. You see it's false. And if I do a reset here on the ESD, it comes in and satisfies that. So now over here on the local panel tells me I'm ready to do the purge. I have all the parameters and all the inputs from the field are all set satisfactory, and it's ready to purge. So let me go to the purge logic. So it's just waiting for the start purge here, the upper left-hand corner, to come on, and once it comes on, the purge interlock comes in and starts purging, and then it's a 20-second purge, and you'll see the purge done here in the lower right come in. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, here's the start purge button down here in the lower left. There we go. So now the interlock's in, you got the purging going here. The green button on the purging here is VPLink, is the feedback from the logic. Got the timer going here. It's about, looks like 15 seconds. We got 5 more seconds to go. And there we got the purge done come in, and then here we see purge complete over here in VPLink. So this is just feedback, an example of, writing the inputs to the logic and reading the outputs back into VPLink to validate your logic. The next thing to do here would be start the igniter. This is the igniter logic right here. It's waiting for the start igniter button to come in. So if we hit that guy, there we got the XY comes on. And then in VPLink we got the igniters lit down here. And then the only thing left now is to start the main burner. And then you see the main burner come in. The valve here, the main valve opens and you got the flame going. So at this point, this is a very simplified boiler, of course, but at this point we got everything up and running and we're ready to start exercising some faults and stuff in the logic, some process upsets. Right, so for example, if the flame goes out on the main burner, if I select the middle flame right there, I can put it in manual, which gives me complete control. I'll turn it off, and then the main burner gas valve should trip. And there we see it trip and closed. All right, so if I put that back in auto, I should be able to just go back and restart the main burner, hit start burner. Valve should open, and there we got the burner back. I'll do the same thing with the igniter. You'll see over here the XY and the left right-hand side, it's still energized. That's the logic and tri-station. So if I put this in manual and shut him off, you'll see that XY go false. There, he's false, so the valve here trips shut for the igniter. Put him back in auto. Okay, so at this point we don't have igniter, and if I trip the main burner the same way, the whole thing should trip, right? Because there's no flame, you have to go through a purge, repurge. So I'll put it in manual, force him off. He trips closed. Now you've got the purge ready up here. You got to go start all over again and repurge before you can start anything. So I put him back in auto. To test that, I'll hit the start igniter button and make sure that the igniter does not start because it hasn't been purged yet. So here's start igniter. He's coming in over here. And you don't get the permissive to open the valve. So very quickly, that's what's great about Triconex, the Tri-Station emulator, is that within minutes you can have a simulation going. Like I said, I did put a little bit of algorithms, a little bit of simulation work into the model to get everything for feedbacks and stuff like that. But it's very quick to get a simulation going for Triconex. There's also some some permissives that you could also check. For example, if these burner registers down here, the ready to purge tells you what has to be satisfied. One of the things here is all burner registers open, right? So if I go down here and force one of these closed, that's the 4 burner registers. Let me just force him off. Then I lose my purge ready, right? So now if I try to start a purge, it won't start. And I'll put him back on, open him back up.
Thank you very much for watching our demo on VPLink. To find out more about VPLink and other solutions that we offer, please visit us on the web at woodplc/intelligentops or at Cape Software. We look forward to the opportunity to help. Stay safe and have a good day.